your testimony, please.
Absolutely. Thank you, Mr. Chairman and members of the committee. I'm Representative Leonella Felix. I represent District 61 in Pawtucket, which is the neighborhood of Darlington. And I am here in strong support of House Bill 7593. And first and foremost, I really want to extend my gratitude and appreciation to Representative Slater for his hard work over the years on this legislation, and the advocates, who many are sitting right behind us, for their work that they have done on this legislation to make sure that it is equitable for our communities and that addresses a lot of the concerns. And we've heard more concerns that obviously need to be addressed, but this is why the process is here, to amend the bill and to be able to make it better. And I know that we can together make it better. So I just wanted to bring up my concern in terms of the so-called automatic expungement as it's written. That is not an automatic expungement when you have to ask for it. When the individual holds the onus of having to petition the state to clear their record, then by definition it's definitely not automatic. That is why we are calling for the bill to be amended to include a state-initiated process. Now, we're probably going to hear from the courts or attorney generals and everyone saying whether or not this can be done. This is going to be cumbersome, la-di-da. There's 11 states that currently have state-initiated record clearance processes that are working. For those states that don't have it, then that have petition-based, such as the one that we're trying to implement here, we see the disparities in terms of folks that have been able to access these records. For example, less than 5% or 6% of people in petition-based record clearance have been able to access their records to be expunged. And I just want to take a second, speaking from experience as someone who had a criminal record, who suffered through having to deal with not getting housing, not being able to go to school. Without my record being cleared, I probably would not even be here today, right? Because it was an opportunity that opened doors for me. Before my record was cleared, again, I couldn't go back to school because mine wasn't a misdemeanor, mine was a felony, and I was denied employment, was denied a lot of opportunities, many of which my constituents, my neighbors, and I'm sure many of yours have been denied also. So it's a matter of, again, people have been criminalized by the war on drugs because of the policies that have existed in our countries for so long. And it's time for us to rectify that by doing what is right. And that is making sure we do not put the onus on the individual, but put the onus on the state to ensure that these records are cleared. Again, we can bring experts from everywhere, which we've been working on draft language, and I'm happy to present it to the committee. And I really want to make a call out, finally, to the Attorney General's office, to the courts, and anyone who would like to bring you into the fold to draft this language together. I think together we can get this done effectively that works for everyone. So I put that call out because I've been calling and trying to get them to the table. So now I'm putting you on the spot. One way or another, like, let's work together on getting this done. So I really want to thank you for your time and the opportunity to really talk about this bill, because it's really, really important to me and to my community. And I hope that it gets real consideration from you all, because again, it's important for so many people in this room and those who couldn't be here. So I thank you for your time.
Thank you for your time.